What's the word, man? How you feeling?
I'm good, dog. Like, bro, I saw your podcast and I was like, this motherfucker wasting no time, man. You already got the anchor. You got the shit fucking. You got the fucking donation links already, man. I actually learned that from you. I'm like, how the fuck my shit ain't got no donation link, man? I have to go back in my
Yeah,
anchor and put that shit up, man. But yeah, dog, I like the speed with it, man.
yeah. No, I appreciate it. I appreciate you even mentioning it to me though, because I was gonna go with United Masters, but
Nah, fuck
it
you. Not
wasn't uploading.
that shit is just for music, man. You can't. You can only do like 5 platforms. This is like specifically for podcasts. You know, it's kind of cool. And
Right, no doubt.
get it on Spotify like right away too, because like Spotify bought Anchor, I think.
Yeah, and they just it just told me the other day that they put it on two other platforms now.
Yeah.
So
It's gonna be on
so
like
you already
five.
know how that. You said what?
I said it's gonna be on like maybe like 7 at the end of the day.
Right, and then you know how that go. All we gotta do now is just flood it with content now.
Oh, bro, you don't even know, man, bro. I'll be sending you everything I do, man. I swear, every episode I do, you see, I'll be sending you, man. I'm on episode 5 right now. This is episode 5 with you, dog. My dog.
That's what's up.
The doughbeezy interview, man. I got a bunch of questions for you, man. All right, so introduce yourself, man.
Well, for those that don't know, I'm Doe. Um, you know, a father, a son, a uncle, brother, all that other good shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what that is as far as who I am.
Okay. And ain't no full names in this bitch, huh?
Nah, we keep it player.
Okay. You're literally, bro.
So
You're literally the only one I'm gonna keep a player with, man. Because all my episodes got the full name in it. But the way we gonna be doing this shit, man, you just go easy, man. This shit
hey,
is
but
what?
so for those that don't for those that don't know, what he's gonna do is like when this goes up on mine, they're gonna be like, what the hell? So he's gonna just be asking me questions about me pretty much. So he's gonna do my interview.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm interviewing the legend, man. Dope motherfucking beast.
Not the legend.
Nah. You is though. You got. I don't know you that well, but like I feel like you got legend status, man. Incoming, man. Incoming.
I
It
mean,
might
I've
not
been
be there
around.
yet.
I've I've been around for a while, man. I've been doing this shit for many moons. So you know,
Yeah,
so
man.
yeah, man. I definitely been a part of and seen some legendary shit.
That's the point, man. That's what we're going to get into, dog. So, first question I got for you is, how did you grow up, man? What was your childhood like?
Well, I got the, sad to say, but I got the typical inner city, you know, what they would consider ghetto life. I like to call it inner city because
That's what you
it
want to
ain't
hear,
only
dog.
black.
That's the shit right there. That's the ain't nobody trying to hear no boring ass suburbs childhood. You feel me?
Right. But no, the reason why I say inner city though is because it ain't just blacks that go through this shit. It's people in poverty, period. Black, white, Asian,
Yeah.
Chinese, whatever, you name it. If you in poverty, if you're in the inner city struggling, that's just what that is. So that's how I grew up, the typical, inner city lifestyle. My mom, she early on as I can remember, she had, odd jobs like teacher, um, like a teacher aide and stuff. But for the most part, we was on assistance. It wasn't my pops wasn't in the house. That's a long story. But it was other dudes that she dated, you know what I'm saying, or dudes that was just around trying to, how that go, get some monkey or whatever. So, so you know how it is. It's just a typical story, man. Growing up poor, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Pretty
So wait,
much.
was your dad in the picture while your mom was doing all that?
No, so the story with that with my dad's situation is so the way it was told to me, and I ain't gonna get like super in detail about it, but for what it was told to me is so I'm originally from Cleveland. I was born in Cleveland
Yeah.
and I was raised in Minnesota.
Yeah.
So I got two brothers and a sister. My mama came up here with just me because the way the story was told to me as a kid is they dad, my brothers and sisters' dad, he was real abusive, this, that, and the third. They all was going through some goofy shit. Everybody know how that goes. And she so-called escaped, I guess, as far as what I'm being told. She escaped and I was the only one she was able to get away with.
Okay.
So he ended up my brother and sister's dad, and maybe, you know, he might have been my dad too, maybe, but he's dead now. Rest in peace. No, I mean, he's what the hell? What was funny about that?
No, like
But
the way you said he might be your dad, like you don't know.
oh, you talking about, yeah, no, because okay, so look, so this what happened. So they so he went to jail. He went to jail a couple years after we came up here. I came up here probably when I was around like the 5 age, 4 or 5, whatever, something like that. And he went to jail for murder right after that.
Oh shit.
So obviously, you know, we up here, he's up there in jail, you know, he's in jail pleading for murder, whatever. So I haven't seen him since I was however old that is, 2, 3 or so. And now 2003 comes rolling around, and I go up there one year to visit, and he's out of jail. So he's at my sister's house, and you know, we was just sitting there talking, doing whatever we was doing, drinking, whatever. And you know, I asked him, like, so what's up with the story about you being is you my dad or not? You know, I know you my brother's sister dad, but what about me? And I'm the youngest, I'm the baby. So you know, he told me a story about it was a bunch of, well, you know, a whole bunch of infidelities going around, and motherfuckers doing this, motherfuckers doing that. The bottom line is my mama got the fuck up out of there. I was the only one she could, you know, escape with, so quote unquote, and that's what happened. So we never got a chance. Oh, then I came back to Minnesota. I just went up there to visit in 2003. I come back to Minnesota, and he ends up dying a short time later. So if he is my dad, I got to actually, you know, like meet him as an adult one time, and you know, that's how that went. So I grew up, like I said, the typical inner city shit, unfortunately. So, you know, I'm a South Side. I was raised in Minnesota, like I said, mostly over South. You know, I lived all over Minnesota, but I'm a South Sider.
Yeah. That's cool, man. Like this, man, you got stories for days, I'm sure, man. You just gotta bring that shit out.
Yeah. You said what?
I said, you just gotta bring that shit out of you, man. It's hard sometimes, man, to talk about these things, you know?
Yeah, no, that's all good. Just ask me. Whatever, you know, if I don't want to ask, I just like, yeah, we can move on. But I'm open, I ain't tripping. That's the whole point of, an interview anyway, you know. But hold on.
Yep. So I'm gonna just keep going then. You play any sports? You going?
Yeah, man. I was and still is. You know, of course I'm old now, but yeah, I grew up a hooper, man. I've always been a hooper.
Oh, that's dope. Did you ever have hoop dreams and like try to get into school and shit with playing basketball and shit?
So I was always a little dude. You know, I'm short. You know, I'm surprised I got the little bit of size I got now. I was a runt. Oh, yeah. So far as like making it to somewhere, I was always told, you know, you can do what you want to do in life. You work hard, blah, blah. But I knew early on, like, of course I had that dream. Like, I'm gonna go to the league. By the time you get into 4th grade and shit, 5th grade, your surroundings and blah, 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 this, that, and the third, you're like, man, shit, that shit's looking a little further away than I thought. You know what I mean? So, but I played elementary and junior high ball though. Never played high school ball because I end up starting game banging at the age of 12, a couple months before I turned 13. So I end up being in the streets by the time I got to freshman years. I dropped out of 11th grade. So I did do 9th, 10th, and 11th, some of 11th, but it was in and out because I was going to jail. You know, we skipping schools and, you know, it was crazy. So I didn't really go through high school. I don't even know how I got to 11th grade, to be honest. Damn. I don't even know how I even did that.
You dropped out 11th grade.
Yeah.
And that was the end of schooling for you, huh?
Yeah, I ended up going to get a GED. Like, shit was crazy. I ended up getting a GED a year and a half, 2 years later. So the time I would have graduated damn near from high school anyway. Yeah. Damn near. I was like a year late.
At least you guys.
I was like a year late.
You have some shit that's school, you know, in terms of like you actually achieve some shit, man. There's like so many people that don't even get to that level, man.
Right. I mean, I did try to go to college like 3 times and never finished the semester though, to keep it real. I did try it 3 different times though.
Oh, so you actually experienced that shit then?
Yeah, well, I went to the physical school once, and then the other 2 times I went online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean that has to be recent then. It wasn't like a while back. You kind of
That was now it's been a while now. I say the first time when I physically went to school, I lived in Winona, Minnesota. So that was every bit of 2003-ish,
Oh yeah.
somewhere around there.
Damn,
Yeah.
you say online,
Yeah.
man. I feel like online school started like recently, man.
Now the 2 times I went online or tried to go online, them 2 times that was 2000 and like the 7s and 11s or some shit, 09s or.
That's crazy. That's dope that you could go online at that point. I didn't know
Oh yeah, they had it every bit of 09 instruments, stuff
that.
like that. Probably even 2000s, you probably could have went online.
That's cold. So like, you never actually did it though. Like you never actually.
I know I went, I never finished. Yeah, I never finished semester. No, hell no.
You couldn't do it, man. It was way too much work, or what?
Just it was the first 2 times. I mean, the first time when I went to physical school,
Yeah.
like I said, I was in and out of, I was fucking up. So I ended up going to jail while I was going to that school and had to go to it on work release. I was on work release going to that damn school. So by the time I got out, I tried to go a couple weeks after I got out, but you know how it be. A person be trying to get back into making some money. Let me go get let me go get a pack and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? So,
Wait. What's work release?
so when you go to jail, like say the workhouse, anyway, some states ain't got it. But in Minnesota, you got the county jail. So when you commit a crime, you go to the county. Then they got the jail before the penitentiary, which is called the workhouse. So that's the next step before the penitentiary. So you go to the workhouse where you could work if you want to and go, you could leave to go to work, your physical outside work and shit.
Oh yeah.
Or you can stay in there and go to school or wherever, it's work released.
Yeah, so listen, man. I hope you're listening, man. That's some knowledge right there, man. I bet you didn't know what work release.
Everybody know that though.
Nah, man. I don't think a lot of people know, man. You gotta explain that shit out, man. Like me, I didn't know. Okay, personally, I didn't know. But yeah, I'd say just saying that to say, man, like that's some information right there. Like I didn't know that, I love new information type shit. You feel me?
I feel you. But hopefully though, I feel what you said, but hopefully a person ain't got to use that knowledge because that means you're behind that wall.
Exactly. No, bro. It's all about just knowing that shit, though. You don't have to actually, bro. Nobody wants to go to the big house, man. I read something recently, like you ain't a real nigga if you ain't been to the big house. The fuck that's supposed to mean, man? Like
that's
niggas,
crazy.
Making that shit seem like it's fun to go in there. Nobody wants to do that, man. You feel me?
Hell no, that's some stupid shit.
If you could live a clean life, you should fucking live a clean life. Like, that shit is not fun, man.
Yeah.
But like situation, like like shit happens. So whatever. I was gonna say,
you definitely. If you could help, you definitely ain't want to. You don't want to go to jail and all that goose get shot. If you could help,
exactly.
I mean,
if you can help.
And sometimes it brings the best out of some people. Sometimes tragedies either break you or make you. You know what I mean? So. You got that part of it too, but you don't want to be running out there trying to go chase that shit for a badge of honor. Like a goofy.
It seemed like that sometimes though.
Oh yeah, you got some goofies. Oh yeah.
You say you got some goofies. I got I got quick hitters for you, man. Like I'm gonna just ask you these five people dead or alive you want to have dinner with.
5 people dead or alive, dinner.
Yeah.
Tupac.
All
right. Give me a Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
Tupac. And you said 5, right?
Yeah, 5.
Man, I hate answering these questions because there's some Malcolm X people that's deeper than Malcolm X I would love to pick. You know what I'm saying? Some people deeper than Pac I would like to pick.
You talking about like Farrakhan and people like that?
Yeah, or even past Farrakhan, really. Shit, you got, man, it's some people that died like some Gandhis, or it's a bunch of people. I don't want to just throw out names. Throw out a Sabi. You know what I mean? So, okay, Sabi. Let me do my 5.
You talking about Dr. Sabi?
Yeah, so let me do my, Dr. Sabi.
Okay.
Tupac. Let me get a live person.
He said a live person.
Shit, man. whoever the equivalent is that's black to like a Bill Gates. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that is though offhand. Like whoever's in that tech world that's black and he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
So I don't know who that is offhand, but whoever that is, so he's a mystery, a ghost. So the black
that's
version of Bill Gates.
That's a new one though. I never heard that answer before, man. It's a very unique answer, dog. Because that's a literally, you know, people would say like, yo, say names, but that's a play your fucking dinner table, man. So whoever the black equivalent is of Bill Gates in the fucking tech industry, yeah, man. So that's 3, right?
That's 3. I got 2 more.
You got 2 more.
Yeah, give me a woman. I'm gonna say like a Harriet Tubman.
Oh yeah, 4.
And then give me a living woman. Give me a the wealthiest black woman that's not a celebrity. So whoever is a billionaire, that's a black woman, that's not a celebrity.
Okay.
You know, we don't even know her, but she's a billionaire. She started, you know, she runs a fortune, like I said, whatever. But she's not a celebrity.
Yeah, that's cold.
Yeah.
Man. I can't even wait. Okay, we gotta actually say it. So we got Harriet Tubman, we got Malcolm X, we got Tupac, we got the equivalent of Bill Gates and the.
No, we took Malcolm X out, so we got Tupac.
Okay, Dr. Sebi, my bad.
Dr. Sebi.
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
The equivalent to Bill Gates, the black man. The woman that's a billionaire, and Harriet Tubman. That's my 5.
That's cool. Do you feel like you could hold a conversation with these people if you were at that table, or you just like be the quiet motherfucker in the cut?
I would do it like everything else. Well, obviously, I mean, this is all, you know, this is some fancy shit, but you know, obviously being around some shit like that, some greatness like that,
yeah,
I would definitely be shell shocked kind of, and I kind of would be a little more shy, a little more quiet compared to my regular personality, everybody that know me. But I think once you get the feeling though, I think it turn regular. I think you become who you are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like those kind of people too, though, like they, you know.
Yeah, I believe you become who you are, man. You become like, you'll get loosened up, and then Pac there, so you a Pac and be cracking jokes and shit.
Exactly. Like,
you know what I mean? Like
those type of people, though, like those are the people that would actually even like make you want to talk to them. You know, they're not gonna be stuck because like they fucking legends, man. Like they know they know shit about shit, so they probably want to tell you game and shit. It's the fact that you even made it to that table, you know.
Right, no doubt. Yeah, that'd be legendary though. That's a cold crew right there.
Yeah, that's cold, man. That's cold. All right, who are your top 5 rappers, man, all time?
12?
No, top 5 rappers all time.
Oh, I was gonna say, damn.
How long? That's a lot of people.
Right, I'm like 12. But you got it. But then again, you do need 12.
You probably got 12 though. I know you probably got 12.
Yeah.
But nah, we ain't trying to hear no 12 right now, man. We talking about top 5.
All right, so top 5, and this is dead or alive too, right?
Yeah, dead or alive.
With Pac.
Of course.
Shit, man. Top 5 rappers. I'm gonna go Nas, Kendrick Lamar. It's so hard for me with these 3 though. Eminem.
4.
Oh, and it's so many, man. It's too many to name. I'm gonna go on. Man, it's too many to name. My last one though will have to be. Man, I love like. I'm gonna go. So I had Tupac, Nas, Eminem, Kendrick. I'm gonna have to go Biggie, man. I got so many.
You ranked them, right? That was like 1 to 5.
No, I didn't put it in orders, but no, Tupac, Biggie, Eminem, Nas, and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. That's your rank. That's cold, man. Actually, man. Oh, you have a mixture in there, man. You had Kendrick, but you didn't have Lil Wayne. So like, I'm like, damn, you actually listen to all these motherfuckers, and you think Kendrick is better than him, you know?
I'm not the biggest Wayne fan.
You got a range, man.
Yeah, I like Wayne, but I'm not the biggest Wayne fan.
Okay, that's yeah. All right, man. Tell us a random story about your childhood, man.
Man, shit. So,
like some cold
like
ass.
far as what kind of?
Like maybe I don't care, man. Like whatever. Like let's say you might have gotten in trouble and shit, but all that shit is past statutes of limitation.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I tell you, like just some mischief shit we used to always do. So my mom used to mess with this cat named Johnny, and Johnny had a bunch of kids and shit. And to this day, we still call each other brothers and sisters when we see each other. And we used to go to each other's houses when we was younger in our 20s. And now that we all old, we see each other through Facebook here and there. Shout out to Josh and Johnny. Keep your head up. Sharitha, all y'all, Charmaine, all y'all. So anyway, me and Earl and Johnny, little Johnny, we used to go outside in the wintertime and go grab the back of motherfuckers' bumpers and ride down the street. I forgot what we used to call that shit back then. Bungeeing or something like that. I forget, but yeah, cars stop at the stop sign, and when it's finna take off, you grab the back of the bumper and joyride. You know what I mean? So one time, I think we did it to some natives, I want to say, and they jumped out and chased us. So we running through the alleys and shit, and it was just me and Earl at this time. Now Earl was the oldest one out of all of us, so I had to be about. This is before the hood, so I got to be about 10-ish or some shit like that. 11-ish, 10-ish, 9-ish, something. I know it's under 12. And so we running through the alley and shit, they on our ass though. They on our bumper. So we make it to the crib. We get to the porch of the crib. We live in a duplex, so we got to bang on the door because we live upstairs. So we on the porch. It's an open porch. So they run up on us. They got like, I'm under 12, so I'm like, hey, I'm scared of them, right? So they some big natives. So Earl was, he was the oldest one of all of us, so he was the only one that's kind of was like out of us too. Like, man, what's it? You got me fucked up, dude. Knocked Earl ass clean out. Boom. Right? Laced this motherfucking ass, man. and they like just, they kind of like looked at me and got to just walking off like. And Earl, Earl pulled himself together. Big Johnny finally, got downstairs. By the time he got downstairs, opened the door, Earl was all punctured drunk. We got lifted up and, little shit like that. We used to always do that shit was regular.
Just crazy. That shit was regular. Shit, huh?
I mean, I'd almost slid under cars a couple of different times doing that goofy ass shit.
You ever ran from?
When he got chased a bunch of times, that shit.
You ever ran from the cops before?
Oh man, 1,001 times, man. Listen, my mom used to tell me. She used to say, "Boy, I'm tired of." She said, "You stayed. I only stayed in two places, either in the hospital or juvenile center. I was always getting stitched up because I was either breaking something, or when actually I wasn't really breaking nothing back then. I have broke some stuff, but I was grown by then. But I stayed I got 1,000 stitches, or I was in juvenile running from the police. We'd be on a bridge, which this is bad, and none of these stories. Let's say disclaimer, man. None of these stories is glorifying. These are just childhood stories. But being 9, 10 years old, 11 years old, all the way up until probably like 12 to 13, because that's when I joined the gang. So we started getting on a little more older stuff. But anyway, my story is, it's a bridge over there on Chicago and what's that, 17th or so?
Yeah.
18th. And we used to stand over the bridge and throw shit over the bridge and shit, ice, motherfucking snow rocks and shit or whatever, and the cops, it's a building right across the bridge called Detox. And, they always have security guards and shit. So we used to run from the cops like on a daily basis, or we'll get on top of the Detox building roof and throw rocks at their cars, the employee cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? We used to do shit like that. Like, we was kids though, like I said.
That's some.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely look. You as long as you back on the right track, type shit, man. That's the whole point, right? You could do all
Yeah,
that
but like I said,
bullshit.
that's when we was 9 years old and shit, 12 and 11. We was
Oh yeah,
kids,
yeah,
man.
right. Yeah, shit had to happen, man, to get here. You know, but people don't make it out of that, man. Some people left. You know.
Yeah, oh yeah. I definitely got a lot of friends that died and or that's still inside of, the traditional system and shit. So I definitely know, man. So, yeah.
That's that's cold, man. That's those stories. Just like I ain't ever heard that part before, man. You know, as long as like you, whatever you say on this is gonna be in view, man. So like, I know you're smart enough to know what you're saying, dog. So
Yeah.
let's tell all these fucking stories, man. Let's actually dig into this shit, man. But like, it's all about, like you said, we're about to flood this motherfucker, man.
Right.
Nah, real
Yeah,
shit.
we just telling our truth, you know what I'm saying? And
That's
all
all
this
right.
stuff is when we was kids anyway, so
Yeah, we just like.
it's all good.
I ain't even like me personally, man. Like I ain't been a part of that shit, man. I always wanted to just be, be on my own and like write raps and do some creative shit, man. You know, I ain't like
You said you
I ain't that bad boy type shit. That fucking savage ass. Just like raw shit and like nah, I ain't never done that, man. Cause like I've been like
so
my parents, like
where
they're
did
actually good.
where did you grow up at?
I
Like
grew up
junior high and high school?
Nigeria, man. I literally spent the first 17 years of my life there, bro. So like
Okay.
I
That's
seen it first, bro. They used to literally kill people, and we see this shit, bro. But you're still kind of
cool.
remote. No, like shit happened in my country, man. Like you ever heard of like crisis, like when the people fight and shit, like they literally a tribe will kill another. Like if you're not part of this tribe, they literally fucking kill people. And like we saw that shit firsthand. Like that's a different kind of shit I'm talking about. I'm talking about the crazy shit too. But personally, man, I just always try to stay away from all, just like because like, it wasn't
Yeah, no, I
scary,
feel
man.
you.
I've seen the worst of the worst, but at the same time, you can still move from that shit. You feel me?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we had to fucking cover our windows and shit, like with blankets, so like they can't like see through that shit to like snipe us, man. And, like we're kids, bro. Like we don't know shit. We're in school, man, just like chilling, man. This shit is happening right around us, type shit. Like it was crazy there, bro. You be walking on the
Yeah, that
street, you be walking on the street, and you walk over like a dead body, man. You're trying to get somewhere, fucking like crazy shit like that. But
yeah,
bro,
man.
it's
I
all good
definitely know
now.
what you mean.
Yeah, it's all good now though. Everybody got their own experiences, man, the shit you see, man, we gonna dig it. Like we gonna tell, like you said, we gonna tell these stories, man. Real shit. Like we have to, like, of course we have to. Like that's the fun part of this shit.
And I would love to do this again with you and ask questions about stories like that because I read a lot of histories, of different countries and the stuff they go through, but I
Oh
would
yeah,
love to hear the stories of you
you
being
trying to
there
interview me?
firsthand.
You trying to interview me?
Yeah,
All right,
we'll do that.
yeah,
We'll do that
yeah.
too. Yeah.
All right, man. You
Yeah.
get your shit ready, man. I get whatever. Like you said, same shit. I be learning from you, man. If I ain't trying to answer no shit, I'll just say my name. I'm not talking about that. But the thing is, I don't got shit to hide, man.
Right. I feel you.
But yeah, I'm
Right.
totally down for that, man. Of course, dog. We gonna do this. Like we gonna do the in-person shit too, though. Like we gotta record the fucking man. There's a difference, man. There's definitely a difference. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, it's because like
Yeah.
yeah, you can have both. That's a different vibe. Like man, that's a whole like this Zoom shit is the easiest shit to pull off, man.
The
So
one thing, see, the in-person thing is definitely, what I'm saying, the bread and butter or whatever. But that
exactly.
the technology though, it's beautiful that they have created. It's beautiful how far technology have came, man.
Right, far, far.
You know
You're
what I'm
right.
saying?
Fuck you. Oh
It's
my, you can't
beautiful.
even talk. Like I don't even talk about it because I'm like, I'm gonna just watch these motherfuckers like change this shit, man. Because like it literally changes like right before your eyes, man. And this shit became big because of the whole pandemic shit, man. Now like we don't have to be in the same place to get shit done for shit, man. You can literally just be in
Right.
your house forever, like
Did you
literally
ever?
forever.
Did have you thought about yet? What's going to come after streaming? Have you gave that any thought yet?
Bro, I told you, man, it's not something I could think about because I don't even, bro, I don't know. Like, I don't know because it's too easy, man. You could stream like way too easy, dog. Like, I don't see it, man. Like, but you know what? Something is coming. That's all I can say. I swear. I just don't see
Well,
it.
maybe
It's gonna
maybe it
last.
just won't come to.
Streaming gonna last.
Maybe it just so maybe it just ain't gonna fade out as quick as we think. Then you know,
yeah, it'll just take a longer time, but it'll come. Something will come. Like, so, like clearly something is coming. Like we know that for a fact. Just like the main thing is just to make use of what you got right now. You feel me?
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's literally all you can do. Because I never wanted to be a tech guy. I'm just a musician, man. Like the music is where it's at for me, man. So like, I'd rather be focused in that aspect, you know, than to be fucking worried about what the next, you know, I don't care about that. I'm only worried about me right now in terms of the music. Because like, it's like a portion of my fucking, I got to go hard at this point, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, that's why it's just beautiful, man, that we have this now, man. Like, just decide, like, yo, I can't, you know, like, we don't have to, productivity doesn't have to stop. You feel me? Like, this shit could keep going. Like, ain't no bullshit. Like, ain't no, man, let's get it, man. You already know, you know the vibes, my nigga.
Right.
Smoke doobie in the morning. First thing that I do when I wake up. Then I really got taking me to take us. Really got you at the break to your makeup. I'm not joking, I be smoking like Jamaicans. Can't trust you, you gon' tell you a traitor. Make we decide to go chop away a blazer. Don't let it end, it hurts, sis, you better wake up. You better wake up. Bad, bad, she bad. She want sex, she sexy. She get wet, I use jet skis. Don't check when you hear her text me. She bad, she bad. She want sex, she sexy. She get wet, I use jet skis. But don't check when you hear her text me. She always gonna do what the fuck she gonna do. She do everything right. I wanna introduce her to mama. I'ma rent a crib with a pool. Take pictures for social media. I do this for a living. Then ask myself who you fooling. Nothing else matters as long as these rats gon' keep moving. Don't get distracted by the world, by these women. So many distractions in the world, keep achieving.